Hello there.
Welcome back
to the Long Kong English channel. This is episode 12 for the 24th of January, 2024. And the topic... Today we're just going to get started and go right to a little talking about steam. As always, you have some extra reading on your worksheet, and you can read this later as some practice. For now, just enjoy the show. Is nothing new. You've probably been using technology for most of your life. So today, I won't talk about what steam is. Let's look at how steam relates to English. Science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. But what you might not know is that knowing these subjects isn't that important. I know with exams behind us, you might be worried about what you don't know, but just remember that it's okay to not know everything. If you don't know something, you can just bing it. Instead, it is important that you can do things with STEAM knowledge. You have to know some things, but it's important that you can do things. One thing you need to be able to do is think critically. If you are going to let the internet remember things for you, you need to be able to think carefully about what is true and what is false. Can English help you think critically? There's nothing special about English grammar. And English spelling is terrible. We've got this example of the fish spelled G-H, like enough. G-H is F. Women, the O is I. And in nation, T-I is sh. So in English, I guess you could spell fish G-H-O-T-I. So just like STEAM, knowing English may not help as much as doing English. English is the most popular language for international communication, and English is the most popular language on the internet. Using English can help you learn things from people from other places and cultures. This can help you think critically. Getting information from more and different places can help you make better decisions. The point is that knowing English won't teach you critical thinking, but using English will give you many opportunities to practice this important skill. Isn't about knowing everything yourself. And if we look at this quote, he didn't even actually say this. He said something like this. When you look at something like this, you need to think critically. And in this case, this quote isn't really from Einstein. Instead, the important thing is doing and making things together. And English is also helpful for developing other STEAM skills, like collaboration and communication. So that was a little sharing about.
And now,
Real talk.
That's right, it's time for Real Talk, and this week I have some idioms connected to. The first one is eureka, and eureka means I have found it, or I've got it, and it comes from ancient Greek. This is something you say when you discover a new idea. This comes from Archimedes, who shouted Eureka when he figured out the answer to a riddle. A king asked him how to know if a crown was gold, and he found the answer using science. The next idiom is to be on different wavelengths. And in the picture, you see wavelengths, like you might see in physics. This just means to think very differently from someone else. In this example, MC Scat Cat is a minus, and the singer Paula Abdul could be like a plus. They are opposites. You might use this in this sample sentence. My brother and I always fight. We are on completely different wavelengths. And my last idiom today is 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. It's very long, so people just say, 6 of one. You use this when there is no difference between your choices, when you don't really care. An example, a student might ask, which will get us there faster? Taking the bus or the MTR? And another student could say, 6 of one. In this example, the MTR takes 30 minutes, the bus takes 29 to 31 minutes. It's the same. If you don't care, you can just say, 6 of one. It means both choices are the same for you. So I hope you found these idioms useful. Eureka and to be on a different wavelength come from science. And 6 of one, well, that's a math idiom with the number 6 or half a dozen. And this has been
Real Talk.
All right, finally, we are on to the weekly mission. This is your chance to participate and maybe win a prize. After you write your information on the front, you can cut off the bottom of your worksheet and write your answer on the back. When you're done, place it in the box, my box, on the second floor. Students who share correct answers by 4:30 p.m. on Friday will be part of a lucky draw for a prize. And you can also do flip, don't forget that. I hope this topic is easy for you guys. I see that art is a little different from science, technology, engineering, and maths. So just tell me about art. Why is art important? How does art help us? Where do you see art in your normal life? Just tell me something about art and how it's important to you. And now it's time for the Winner's Circle. It's a little bit overdue, but we've got the winners from the last episode. That was back in November. For the junior forms, we had Eileen from 3C, number 10. On flip, for the third week in a row, is Thomas from 1C, number 15. We usually have 80 to 100 answers on paper, and not very many students are using flip. Good job, Thomas. Keep it up. Maybe we'll see you here in the Winner's Circle next time. And finally, my favorite answer, well, that came from Kitty for her answer about modesty. In 2B, she is student number 10. So the winners, please find me in the English room after school today. And thank you to all who tried this week. That's all for this episode. Thanks for watching.